of them.
70 amateur soccer players headed to Indianapolis in the spring for a chance at the dream of playing professional soccer. 46 players advanced to a 3-month summer camp. 22 players earned the selection to a 2-day minicamp. Someone will join Indy 11 in preseason for the opportunity to earn a pro contract. None of these players are on the radar of pro soccer. For many, it's their last chance to reach their dream. For some, it's their only chance.
You get one chance, you got to make it count. You can't rely on the next time because, maybe it'll be your last. And that's kind of the motto I live by is you got to give it your all at every moment.
Now that I'm here, I have to make a statement,
I'll be everybody's pipe dream. That's fine. Look at my play on the field.
It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be given. It's not going to be handed. And you got guys that on your own team are going to try and take your position because that's how they make their living. That's the pros. Get ready for it. If you're not ready for it, then you don't need to be on this field.
Indy 11 has been a soccer team playing professionally in Indianapolis since 2014.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Indy 11.
First time the Indy 11 to take to the field here at Michael A. Carroll Track and Soccer Stadium on the campus of IUPUI.
This team had over 7,000 season ticket holders before it ever played its first match.
Vukovic, Braun, Lacroix, the cross.
Yes! Are you kidding me?
That's the
Are you kidding me?
Zion with his third tonight. The Indy 11 get to 18 points. Fourth win of the spring campaign.
The obvious next step for the Indy 11 for many years has always been 11 Park. And now we have the ground picked out. Now we've had the groundbreaking. Now there is kind of this future target of April of 2025.
Indy's next big thing, well, the future home of the Indy 11 soccer team, to include a 20,000-seat stadium along the White River, at least 5 10 to 20-story buildings for residential, hotel, retail development, and a 4,000-seat entertainment venue as well.
Whether you're a soccer fan or not, you can get invested in this story because this is somebody grasping at their dream, and for some of them, a last chance to try to play professional soccer at some level. And it's really unique and cool to make this dream a potential reality for some of these players.
Good morning to you, soccer fans. It is Soccer Saturday on 93.5 and 107.5 The Fan.
Tune in every Saturday morning from 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.5 and 107.5 The Fan, or listen wherever you get your podcasts.
2024 season tickets are on sale now. Go to Indy11.com/tickets today.
Do you want to chase your dream of playing professional soccer? Go from watching the show to being a part of it in the 2024 edition of Undrafted.
1, 2, 3, I'll be everybody's pipe dream.
Spots are filling fast to play your way to a pro contract with Indy 11.
You got to give it your all at every moment.
It's our time to shine, so let's shine.
Sign up today at Indy11.com/undrafted.
Registration is open for Indy 11 camps.
It's a brand new day.
Our camps provide fun times, tickets, and gear to take home. Indy 11 camps feature top-end coaching from professionals as well as chances to meet the pro players. Scholarships are also offered for camps. Register now at Indy11.com/camps.
The soccer doesn't end when the show does. Go follow Indy 11 on Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Search Indy 11 and follow to keep up on all things Indy 11, including Undrafted, our USL Championship and USLW League teams.
You are going undrafted. That doesn't mean you can't play. That doesn't mean you can't be a professional player. That doesn't mean that you can't have a pro career. That means that you're off the radar of the MLS. That could be because you had to get a job to support your family. It could be that there was an injury at a critical point and you didn't get seen. That could be that you chose a school that fits you on a whole lot of levels, but was off the radar of the MLS. This is not a normal open tryout. Our normal tryouts have 200 guys. This was capped at 60. We want to advance 20 to 40 of you into phase 2. And the reason we're doing this tryout is because that player that gets overlooked, that player that's the underdog, the player that thinks this is my last chance or thinks this is my only chance, that player fights harder. That player doesn't quit. That player doesn't look for shortcuts. That player is a warrior. That's the player that we want in our locker room. And it's time for you to take a massive step towards your dream of being a professional soccer player. In this program, you are in the Indy 11 system. You are representing us. We expect you to carry yourself like a pro.
Want to win this 30 minutes, right? Compete everything you do. Let's get it done. Yes, sir. All right, play with each other, talk to each other. Let's get it done. Let's go. Come on.
1, 2, 3. Play to your strengths. Try to minimize your weaknesses, but get out there, enjoy yourselves. This chance to be seen. All right, guys, ready?
Let's do it. Team A, baby. Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
Easy lap. Yep. Go to it. One heart. Get there.
I enjoyed coming out here and just getting a chance to play with people. You know, it's always a beauty of the sport. You can come and just, everyone loves the game. It's the same game wherever you are in the world. It's been a dream since I've been a little child in Ethiopia. So I just hope to someday be able to achieve that dream.
It just felt like an awesome opportunity for me to not only showcase my skills, but to go up against some really good players and compete for something that I really want to achieve for, which is a pro contract. There's a lot of good players trying out for this program, so I'm really excited to compete with them, and I think that it's just going to improve my skill further, and it's just going to make me a better player. As I, communicated with my teammates more, and I felt more confident throughout the game, I just felt like I played better, and I felt like I was an important factor for my team.
Pull him with you, Milo. Pull him with you.
Collect it. That's the space we want to live in, coming out of the back. And then we shift that diamond over to take away their outside midfielder on the strong side. Yes? Yeah. Got it? Yeah. So we got about a minute and a half. Got it? Yes? Good man. This is cold? This is balmy for us Midwesterners.
You should see my jacket.
I hear you.
As part of the initial tryout, the players went through a series of technical assessments with a team from Sogility.
My son, Dalton Tainer, is trying out. He was an outstanding player at Bluffton University. I've coached him since he was 4. It's been his dream to play at a higher level outside of college, and for this opportunity here, it means the world to him.
My son, Jack Kirby, is going to be an incoming junior at DePauw University. He would enjoy playing with Indy 11, and his goal is to play professional soccer someday.
My name's Lene Phillock, and my son, Dylan Phillock. He started playing soccer at kindergarten age. We don't know how many more opportunities he'll have to do something like this. It's been a dream of his, obviously, I think like most little boys, to play pro soccer.
He's the best player I've ever played with personally, so getting to see him really get a real shot at a career here, and Indy 11 putting this on has been awesome. He's put in so much work, that more committed than I've ever seen him, and he's a really committed guy. So this means everything to him, getting a chance in front of these coaches. And I've always thought he was able to play at some sort of capacity professionally, and I think this is his best shot to do it. And I think he's about to turn 25, so it's kind of make it or break it now. So I think he's super committed to this opportunity.
I'm here for my little brother Jack Hatungimana, 24. Ever since he was like 5, 7. He's been like into different clubs, but he's been like really passionate about playing soccer. He loves the game. Like, he's the type who at home he practices every day. He wakes up at 6 a.m. and practice and just train himself so that he can be better. And he's done this since he was 5. So like this is very personal. It's something that he liked, especially coming from like a refugee house, you know, no money, nothing. Like he needed a lot of help, but he definitely, this is personal and this is perfect. So for him to be here, this is great.
It can't always be a negative pass for possession. You're going to have to turn and be dangerous. We were dangerous 3 times that entire 30 minutes. You have to try to be dangerous at times. Try and find ways to break behind the back line.
How we feel?
Oh, I'm feeling good, man. I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that starting spot.
Came out here and did what I can do, score goals. So I bagged 2 of them. I wish I had more though.
Feeling good.
Amazing, man. That was a great opportunity. Nice to get out here. The weather got really good, so it was
Great
awesome.
energy. Great energy.
Ready for dinner.
That's for sure. I like the competition. The level is great. Helped me work harder more. So yeah.
I think there's a couple of pretty impressive players out here.
Good level, a lot of talent.
The cream is going to rise to the top.
Just seeing guys from all over, you know, chase a dream, you know, trying to get after it and execute and make that next step towards professional soccer.
Head to Indy 11's YouTube channel to watch previous episodes of Undrafted. You'll also find game highlights, Monday moves,
Yannick Udler here. Welcome to Monday Moves.
Tactical Tuesdays.
Tactical Tuesdays. First topic we're going to discuss is how to choose a formation.
First team reports.
This is your first team report.
Yeah, I think Saturday it was amazing because honestly it was chippy.
Like I have any problem in the world.
Feature stories.
But once I step on the field and lace those boots up and go.
And more. Subscribe now to Indy 11 on YouTube.
2024 season tickets are on sale now. Go to Indy11.com/tickets today. Good morning to you, soccer fans. It is Soccer Saturday on 93.5 and 107.5 The Fan.
Tune in every Saturday morning from 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.5 and 107.5 The Fan, or listen wherever you get your podcasts.
Do you want to chase your dream of playing professional soccer? Go from watching the show to being a part of it in the 2024 edition of Undrafted.
1, 2, 3, I'll be everybody's pipe dream.
Spots are filling fast to play your way to a pro contract with Indy 11.
You got to give it your all at every moment.
This is our time to shine, so let's shine.
Sign up today at Indy11.com/undrafted.
Registration is open for Indy 11 camps.
It's a brand new
Indy 11 camps feature top-end coaching from professionals as well as chances to meet the pro players. Register now at Indy11.com/camps.
Indy 11 has the latest merchandise, shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, hats, and more. All at Indy11.com/shop.
Go follow Indy 11 on Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Search Indy 11 and follow to keep up on all things Indy 11, including Undrafted, our USL Championship, and USL W League teams.
Enjoy every moment that you are here, whether you're on the field or doing other activities. Throughout this whole process that you're going through, it's a very special opportunity that you have. We're obviously looking for good players. We also value good people. So how you behave, your characteristics on the field are important, but also your characteristics off the field. How hard do you work away from here? Taking care of your body, whether you're in school or at work, making sure that everything you do is done with excellence and the best you can do with full effort every single moment.
We're going to go through the notes that the coaches have. We're going to go through the VO on each one of you, and an invitation is going to come out within the next 48 to 72 hours to you. When you come back in that next round, your home and away jersey, that is a QR code that is going to be specific to you. You will control the video. It's off your phone. You say, hey, I'm so-and-so. This is where I'm from. This is what I'm all about. And that's your video. So in the bio, anytime somebody scans that QR code on your jersey, it's your bio. It takes it directly to you.
40 players have made it to the summer portion of the program. Each week, those 40 players will participate in a 70-minute game. Following those games, fans, players, coaches, and Indy 11 staff will be able to vote for who they feel performed the best. At the end of the summer, the top players will be invited to a 2-day camp hosted by Indy 11 head coach Mark Lowry.
Take two equal players talent-wise. Let's say we're in July and there's two guys that we're trying to decide who advances into that next group in December. And you've got one guy that follows us on every social media platform, subscribes to the YouTube channel, likes and shares, comes and does a bunch of appearances. And you got another guy that comes out and plays and then goes home. You got one guy that comes and supports the first team and sits in the stands. You got another guy that leaves and goes home. All things being equal talent-wise, who's the guy that's going to get selected to move on? The guy that's all in, okay? So make sure that you're all in.
In Undrafted, there are players from Africa, Europe, Canada, the Middle East, Central America, and the U.S. It's amazing to see how soccer can bring all these players and cultures together. Sometimes not being able to speak each other's language is overcome by the love of the game.
I'm from Western Michigan University, so that's where I was studying chemical engineering. In my spare time, I was also playing soccer. You know, I play for the WMU club team. You know, we have a soccer ball. You know, it doesn't matter what situation economically you're in. You know, you just show up and then you share a laugh. You know, you play together and then you have fun.
There's so many different profiles of players. That's why this game is so beautiful. But you've got the athleticism, you've got skill base, you've got tactical base, you've got leadership. We've allowed them to lead warm-ups. We've seen kind of who's leaders, who's followers. We've selected two different groups based off position profiles we've had. Now we're kind of watching them lead and orchestrate. So they're already beginning the evaluation process before even stepping on the field.
These players are in various stages of life, with some having families, some still in college, and even a player in his 40s.
In Poland, everybody played soccer at that time. That was the sport. So I pretty much started playing when I was 2 years old. When I came to the US, I pretty much stopped playing all sports and I started dancing. So the last 25 years, I was a ballroom dancer. My mom always wanted me to learn how to dance. My personality is, when I do something, I don't just do it. Like, I need to compete. Through coaching and private lessons, I learned that repetition and focusing on fundamentals is what gets you better. So then when I picked up soccer ball, I was like, I'm gonna go and practice on my own. I'm gonna go and practice 2 to 3 hours every day, do drills, cones, shooting, and structure my own practice. And then somehow I went on Indy 11 website and I saw this undrafted thing, and I'm thinking to myself, the worst thing it can happen, they're gonna throw me away once they find out my age, or I'm just not gonna make it, right? But then I was like, you know what the hell? Like, let's see what happens. And I'm here, let's see what happens.
Simple, just gonna start, hey, just a simple 4-4-2, right? Simple flat 4-4-2. We're just gonna start with 39 and 27 up top, 22 on the left wing, 20 and 12 in the center mid, 24 on the right wing.
So I played when I was younger, till like 7th grade, and then I stopped for a really long time. I played basketball. I played basketball like more professionally than soccer. Like I walked on at the University of Cincinnati basketball team and everything. And then I picked soccer back up during the pandemic. Recently, I've been like making TikToks. I'll go out on like the pitch and stuff and just, you know, make cool videos of just like kicking around or just doing a small drill here and there. I feel like everyone's doing those nowadays, so.
Energy's pretty low out there. Right, I know it's a big field, but you guys should be used to that. So we got up that intensity up a little bit. The spaces are way too big. Being honest, there's huge channels to play through, right? But you guys aren't even playing through the channels. Right, so more intensity, more compact.
Early on, it was difficult because the players didn't know each other's names and they were still learning each other's playing styles.
We're like, let's start calling each other's names, even if we're just going to win the ball. Let's say our name just so we can start getting used to each other. But, you know, kind of something that I'm used to. I've played on a lot of teams before where
you don't really know anyone, so I'm kind of used to that, and I'm sure all these guys are too. So,
what do you guys think of the game so far?
If anything, we should just really calm the nerves because it feels like we're rushing a lot of stuff.
Yep. The end of each moment that you guys played, the last 5-6 minutes, you guys started to get more comfortable and started to move the ball and started to make more runs. Okay, at the beginning it looked stagnant. So don't be afraid of taking chances. Okay, we got to have more runners off the ball. I don't think we've created enough chances in that duration of time. The lines, what we're looking for when we do go forward, we're looking at that back line and the midfielders. Are you keeping the lines tight? Are you staying all the way up and getting on those backs? Okay, so control line, be a bit more compact. That way, when you win the ball, you'll have a quick options and you can expand quickly. Okay, so let's take more chances. Let's not finish this day with a 0-0 scoreline.
Let's get it done, boys!
All right, let's go.
Bring it in. Let's go. Let's get it done, boys. Navy on 3! 1, 2, 3, Navy!
The soccer doesn't end when the show does. Go follow Indy 11 on Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Search Indy 11 and follow to keep up on all things Indy 11, including Undrafted, our USL Championship and USLW League teams.
Do you want to chase your dream of playing professional soccer? Go from watching the show to being a part of it in the 2024 edition of Undrafted.
1, 2, 3,
I'll be everybody's pipe dream.
Spots are filling fast to play your way to a pro contract with Indy 11.
You got to give it your all at every moment.
This is our time to shine, so let's shine.
Sign up today at indy11.com/undrafted.
Good morning to you, soccer fans. It is Soccer Saturday on 93.5 and 107.5 The Fan.
Tune in every Saturday morning from 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.5 and 107.5 The Fan, or listen wherever you get your podcasts.
Head to Indy 11's YouTube channel to watch previous episodes of Undrafted. You'll also find game highlights. Monday Moves.
Yannick Edler here. Welcome to Monday Moves.
Tactical Tuesdays.
Tactical Tuesdays. First topic we're going to discuss is how to choose a formation.
First team reports.
This is your first team report.
Yeah, I think Saturday it was amazing because honestly it was chippy.
Like I have any problem in the world.
Feature
But
stories.
once I step on the field and lace those boots up and go to the
And more. Subscribe now to Indy 11 on YouTube.
Registration is open for Indy 11 camps.
It's a brand new day.
Our camps provide fun times, tickets, and gear to take home. Indy 11 camps feature top-end coaching from professionals, as well as chances to meet the pro players. Scholarships are also offered for camps. Register now at indy11.com/camps.
2024 season tickets are on sale now. Go to indy11.com/tickets today.
Over the summer, the players participated in 10 games within the Undrafted program. 10 opportunities for them to show themselves. Through these 10 opportunities, the coaches have the chance to see their ability, to learn their personalities, and understand a bit of each player's backstory. It's a very unique way of trying out for a team. This deep dive into these players allows for a more knowledgeable view of how each player would fit within the first team dynamics.
I like to keep the aggressiveness high. I think it sends a message pretty early on in the game to the other team of try not to try anything silly, because I'm going to come in and I'm going to take care of it. I think the communication's really high. We're moving the ball all right. I think it could be a little quicker, but just being able to identify the runs that their offensive strikers are making and being able to identify those early so we can get organized in the back line.
They need to be more confident to take more chances. I think they're a little bit complacent at the moment, a little bit stagnant. So there needs to be more runs in the box, more balls behind, and see if guys can be a little bit more creative and take chances.
First goal of the season. How'd you do it? Walk me through that fight.
I knew that he was behind, and I just went fast as I can and pass the ball, get it back, and score.
I'm just out here giving all my best, you know, from Africa. I work out every day, run, lift, and do ball work because I want to go pro, and that's a dream. So I will do anything to get there.
I actually just finished my 5th year at Bluffton University.
Okay, very cool. What are your strengths as a soccer player?
Speed, ball work, and finishing.
How difficult is it to make connections with these guys when you don't know the first name basis yet?
I mean, at first it's hard just because I haven't played with really any of these guys besides the last tryout, but you get about 10 minutes into the game and then you get a feel for how everybody plays and then you're able to make those connections, really.
As we get used to it, we've got a lot of different types of footballers out here, which is good. That's what's amazing about this sport is the variety of players that we have. You know, and that's what creates a team. So every time when we recruit for our first team, we look at the profiles, we look at players, and you're always wanting something different. There's always something you don't have. And you guys have a lot of different types of profiles here. So well played overall on first day. For sure, more better players than I would have expected. We want you staying in your position that you're in to show that you're tactically astute. Okay, but within that, can you gain endurance and energy capacities before next time to make sure you can come out and do your best?
We kind of just got more comfortable as the day went on. I know, like, we'd met before at the first tryout, but we were still kind of getting names, getting used to each other. And we had a big talk at halftime, you know. First half we were kind of passive, and the coaches really wanted us to come out there, talk to each other, trust each other, and we put that into play in the second half.
You have to find the perfect balance between teamwork and also knowing, like, when to go for it. Because at the end of the day, if I don't do what I do, let's say we don't win, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm a striker. So the coach is like, you got to have something else, you know, for us to win. So it's like, it's not so much being selfish, it's about doing what you have to do for the team to win. You know, if I play well, the rest of the team plays well. If I play bad, maybe the rest of the team still plays better, but it's like, maybe I could have did something better to like help the team overall. So.
Obviously it's hard when you come into the first game, you don't really know a lot of the players, so communicating is tough, but as I went through the game, I found it easier to communicate with my team and just to put my teammates in the best positions and just make the saves I needed to make and help our team get the win.
Coming up on Undrafted.
Everybody's dream is to come to United States of America. My dream was to come here, achieve, to be a soccer player and get education. But leaving my brothers back home and come here, it was sad. I was in the airport, I saw my mom crying. I was happy at the same time, I was sad at the same time, so it was really difficult for me at that moment.
Ball here. Harris scores. With 19 seconds left. Same players, big boy. I'm telling you right now, that's awesome. I love it. Oh! That's the finish. You get a layup to take it. And an and one. Fly ball. Out of here.
3, 2, 1.
Has the first dunk in the building for Joya. Waits, Waddell finishes. And lays it in. There is right now the play of the game. Better finish. We might see that on plays of the week. Great feed. The finish. Spin, win, three. Bury it in the lane. No, gun, yes. Whoa, what a play. Flying in.
Hey there, I'm Jake Query.
And I'm Derek Schultz.
Derek, do you know what we do not have in common with Ted Lasso?
What's that, Jake?
We made it beyond 3 seasons.
Oh, we're going to make it like 30, 40, 50 seasons. As long as your heart holds out, that is. Query and Schultz every Tuesday night. You can watch it right here on the ISC Sports Network, on our YouTube channel, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, X, podcast, whatever it is. Just call it whatever you want.
Twitter doesn't exist.
Just make sure Tuesday nights, Query and Schultz, 7:30, all season long, right here on the ISC Sports Network.
We outlasted Twitter.
We did.
70 amateur soccer players headed to Indianapolis in the spring for a chance at the dream of playing professional soccer. 46 players advanced to a 3-month summer camp. 22 players earned the selection to a 2-day minicamp. Someone will join Indy 11 in preseason for the opportunity to earn a pro contract. None of these players are on the radar of pro soccer. For many, it's their last chance to reach their dream. For some, it's their only chance.
You get one chance, you got to make it count. You can't rely on the next time because, maybe it'll be your last. And that's kind of the motto I live by is you got to give it your all at every moment.
Now that I'm here, I have to make a statement,
I'll be everybody's pipe dream. That's fine. Look at my play on the field.
It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be given. It's not going to be handed. And you got guys that on your own team are going to try and take your position because that's how they make their living. That's the pros. Get ready for it. If you're not ready for it, then you don't need to be on this field.
Whether you're a soccer fan or not, you can get invested in this story because this is somebody grasping at their dream, and for some of them, a last chance to try to play professional soccer at some level. And it's really unique and cool to make this dream a potential reality for some of these players.
Ousmane Kamara is from Sierra Leone, Africa, and moved to Indianapolis to pursue a better life in 2017. His mother shaped his values to have a generous heart and to help others. Since he left Africa in 2017, he has not seen his mother. He immigrated to the U.S. with his dad. Ousmane attends Anderson University in Indiana.
I've been here for six years now. I haven't seen my mom yet since I've been here, so it's really difficult. My mom was a single mom after my dad and my mom divorced. So my mom didn't have nothing. It was really hard, and there's no job over there for the people to actually do. So everybody just plays soccer and hope that the skill take them to a different country where there's opportunities. That's why when I was in Africa, I play more soccer than I go to school. But I went to school. But when we go to school, we play soccer, we play street ball. Would I have none of the soccer materials like other people here? We play in the gravel, we play in the stones. So we have no grass, our feet is not nice. We play street ball, we play in the street. So it's coming to the United States and see all these opportunities other people have. It's when somebody's not grateful for it, I feel like they have to go to Africa and see how it is, so they can be grateful of what they have here. My dream was to be a soccer player and get education. Now I live with my dad. He work all the time, so he can take care of me and my brothers. He barely come to my games. This is why I want to make it, so that I can make him stop working a lot, and just focus on us and have that relationship. Me and my mom are very close, and so living here and without her, it's really sad for me. Back in Africa, I used to go to a trash can, pick up trash radios and fix it and make it work and listen to a radio station and play music in my room. Then I fix lights in my room in Africa, go to a trash can, take it up, fix the lights and put it in my room and make it a light bulb and put it in the living room, because we don't have electricity in Africa. I was I might take a shot to be an engineer, and when I finish college, I have a plan to go back home and pay for people to go to college, because most of my friends that I grew up in Africa, they have skills that it require college and get good job. I went to Anderson, then I saw they have engineering and the coach is really good, and I feel like he would be my guidance through school. So the coach is really good coach, and the way he talked to me, I feel as his his own kid, you know. So I was like, yeah, this might be a good opportunity. And I took it. I didn't regret it.
When he walked in the first time in that parking lot, that's the first thing he said. He's like, I just want to play professional. I just want to play professional. You know, I that'll be good for my family. I want to take care of my mom. You know, just last week he was asking me about going back and helping his mom build a small office for her business.
If I'm seeing somebody struggle, I want to help them, because in Africa, there's a lot of people that are struggling and it's hard for them to get help. Even back home, I help my other friends that couldn't go to school. I help them. I send them money so that they can go to school.
He just has a giving heart. He's selfless, and he definitely understands what it means to help your family and be a part of a family.
100%. Well done, boys. Well done. Coach is a really, really, really great guy. Like when he was talking to me, like I can tell that everything he was saying is true, and he's gonna do it, because the main thing is he was telling me like, hey, focus on school while you're doing soccer and see where you're gonna end. Just pray to God to achieve your goals.
He's willing to work hard. He's got all the physical attributes. He's got the speed. Now it's, can he put all the tactical pieces the way people want him to play and make it work for him and for the team? I think that's what his freshman year, the toughest part from him is he'd come from a program where they just said, kick it 90 yards, you go get it and score. Well, we don't play that way, right? We want to keep control. We want to play under possession. We want to get after it with numbers. And he can be very successful in that. Can he make it? I think he can in the right situation.
The way I play, everybody like trying to like play me rough, because I play forward and fast and strong, so people want to hurt me and talking smack to me so I can get out of my games. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes I just ignore them, and sometimes I just focus on the game. And my coach always tells me that they're doing this just for you not to play good. So if they're getting your head, then you're gonna lose your game. So don't listen to them. So I just keep calm and play what I want. But sometimes it's hard for me, like, to really like not talk to them back.
Hey, Uzi! Uzi!
I'm really excited about this program you guys have. I think this is fantastic for college kids that want to go to that next level and be a part.
Just to be around the professional team and be part of the family, it make me really happy. And this is what I want to do. Soccer, I want to go to the team. Soccer is something I want to do right now, and it's something that I always want to do. And I want to achieve my goals as a soccer player, go professional, represent the 11 hopefully one day.
The soccer doesn't end when the show does. Go follow Indy 11 on Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Search Indy 11 and follow to keep up on all things Indy 11, including Undrafted, our USL Championship, and USLW League team.
Indy 11 has the latest merchandise: shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, hats, and more. All at indy11.com/shop.
Good morning to you, soccer fans. It is Soccer Saturday on 93.5 and 107.5 The Fan.
Tune in every Saturday morning from 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.5 and 107.5 The Fan, or listen wherever you get your podcasts.
Head to Indy 11's YouTube channel to watch previous episodes of Undrafted. You'll also find game highlights, Monday moves,
Yannick Udler here. Welcome to Monday Moves.
Tactical Tuesdays.
First topic we're going to discuss is how to choose a formation.
First team reports.
This is your first team report.
Yeah, I think Saturday it was amazing because honestly it was chippy.
Like I have any problem in the world.
Feature stories.
But once I step on the field and lace those boots up, and go.
And more. Subscribe now to Indy 11 on YouTube.
Do you want to chase your dream of playing professional soccer? Go from watching the show to being a part of it in the 2024 edition of Undrafted.
1, 2, 3, Indy 11! I'll be everybody's pipe dream.
Spots are filling fast to play your way to a pro contract with Indy 11.
You got to give it your all at every moment.
It's our time to shine, so let's shine.
Sign up today at Indy11.com/undrafted.
3 players from the undrafted program live with Usman in his house. Life gets interesting when 4 20-year-old guys live together.
We met at the first game. Well, I already knew him from like the tryout. And I talked to him. He's like, "Yeah, I'm from Sierra Leone too." I said, "Wow."
Initially, we were going to stay for 2 days only, and then go back to Austria, find another state. But then we end up staying here longer.
I just feel bad that they came from another place, another city, another state, and he came from another country, and they don't have a job, so it's hard. So I just hey, you can just stay here.
So is anyone messy? I mean, it looks clean today, but I imagine you guys pitched in and cleaned up today.
Okay.
If anybody messy,
you can say some fake news and fake lies, but
it's not
I'm not gonna say anything because who cleaned the dishes every time?
You're supposed to clean the dishes. You cook the most.
You guys, I'm not gonna say they leave a mountain of plate and I clean them always. I bought cereal for them, Frosted Flakes, and they'll be laughing at this highlight. They'll be laughing at me because I came at night. They finished my Frosted Flakes. These guys during the day they like to stay in the dark. I come and open the light and they be mad and they say, "Yeah, close the light," and it's the day. That's very important because the guys cook with this. So you put this.
This is a rice cooker.
This goes here. These guys are good cookers. Even Milan.
I don't cook.
Me, I only know, some eggs, some eggs, some noodles. That's it.
He makes mean cereal.
No, it's not my special. I make some salmon too. I put some salmon, but
that salmon was wrong.
Here's the thing. He didn't cook the salmon all the way. It was pink inside.
Yeah, I liked it.
No seasoning.
Right now we don't have no water in front. Nobody want to buy water. We don't have no food, so I don't know how we're gonna do this. But everybody right now say they're broke.
Head to Indy 11's YouTube channel to watch previous episodes of Undrafted. You'll also find game highlights, Monday Moves,
Yannick Udler here. Welcome to Monday Moves.
Tactical Tuesdays.
First topic we're going to discuss is how to choose a formation.
First team reports.
This is your first team report.
Yeah, I think Saturday it was amazing because honestly it was chippy.
Like I have any problem in the world.
Feature stories.
But once I step on the field and lace those boots up, it goes away.
And more. Subscribe now to Indy 11 on YouTube.
2024 season tickets are on sale now. Go to Indy11.com/tickets today.
Registration is open for Indy 11 camps. It's a brand new Indy 11 camps feature top-end coaching from professionals as well as chances to meet the pro players. Register now at Indy11.com/camps.
Good morning to you, soccer fans. It is Soccer Saturday on 93.5 and 107.5 The Fan. Soccer Saturday. Tune in every Saturday morning from 9 until 10 on 93.5 and 107.5 The Fan, or listen wherever you get your podcasts.
The soccer doesn't end when the show does. Go follow Indy 11 on Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Search Indy 11 and follow to keep up on all things Indy 11, including Undrafted, our USL Championship, and USLW League teams.
Do you want to chase your dream of playing professional soccer? Go from watching the show to being a part of it in the 2024 edition of Undrafted.
1, 2, 3, Indy 11! I'll be everybody's pipe train.
Spots are filling fast to play your way to a pro contract with Indy 11.
You got to give it your all at every moment.
It's our time to shine, so let's shine.
Sign up today at indy11.com/undrafted.
These players represent a variety of nationalities and come to Indianapolis from 18 states. Some drive 3 to 4 hours. Some have made the move to Indianapolis, and one flies in and out for each match. Moving from another city, flying in, and simply committing to 10 weekends over the summer is an impressive level of commitment. The Indy 11 undrafted program has a ranking system that they're using. Very interesting dynamic here. Coaches can rank each player after every single game. There's 10 games total. Their decisions matter a little bit more, so their numbers are going to be weighted. But also, fans can vote, the rest of the staff can vote for who they think is doing well in this undrafted program. And so far, we've got a lot of really awesome players in the top 10. We've got Kendall Hamilton, a forward that scored a couple of goals last time around, who's caught everybody's eyes. We've got Ramon, who we talked to earlier, also in the top 10. We've got Sal, who took the first place. And in addition to the ranking system, there's also a tier system that goes right along with that. So the tier that everybody is fighting for is tier number 1. That's your best of the best players, the players who scored the most in the voting. They will be paired with tier 4 players, so the players who had the worst scores so far out of week 1. Now, tier 1 players and tier 4 players, they will band together and be on one team. Then you have your middle of the road players like tier 2, tier 3, they will be on their team. Now, these are not locked in stone. There is a way for guys to continually move up and down. So just because you're tier 1 this week does not mean that you're safe. You could be in tier 1 one week and tier 4 the next.
Go, go. Hey, I got a little Patrick. Touch the middle. Jump in. Jump on, get up, coming. Get on, hands up. Keep it out, back one. On the wing. Keep it. Hey, help him out. Come on. Attack. Yeah.
Is there anything that's frustrating you today about, how the team can't score first, or kind of explain that?
I feel like it's our long touches. Like when we play the ball through, it's a little too much, it's too hard. So I feel like if we better that in the second half, I think we'll get back and score on them.
What's your biggest strength as a soccer player?
I feel like my speed and just like my football IQ to play with like other players, because I usually play well with other players, and some people don't, but like I do, and that's what makes me different.
Kendall, you're doing well out there, too. You're on like every touch. Like, how much of it is your mission to get the ball on your feet right now?
I mean, second game, I'm trying to still show them what I can do. So obviously, like getting on the ball as much as I can is going to help with that. But I'm not trying to do too much when I get on the ball. I'm still trying to make the right soccer play.
Is there anything that's frustrating you guys right now that you wish you could do better?
I mean, obviously we want the ball as much as possible, right? So when we lose it, we're like, okay, we lost it. But then, like, our team's doing a great job of trying to work and get it back, and like trying to get it back up to us so we can do our job.
Anything frustrating, Kendall?
It's just hot.
It's hot.
It hasn't been this hot in a long time. So other than that, I think we're doing pretty good.
All right, where does Team Navy compare to Team Light Blue over there right now?
Oh, we're cooking them. We're gonna get 2 more.
We're pinging the ball around. We're moving it. We're playing as a team. Right now, they're trying to do a lot of stuff by themselves, and we're playing as a whole team, which is what you want to do in soccer, right?
It's game 2, so people are kind of getting more comfortable. Yeah. As minutes go on, everyone's getting more into their game, maybe knocking some rust off if they haven't played in a while.
Yeah, I feel like first game, everybody was like afraid to like make mistakes.
Yeah.
And like you shouldn't be afraid to make mistakes.
Yeah.
Mistakes is, take more risk.
The coaches carve out moments to provide feedback and advice.
Some of the guys are maybe they don't want the ball as much as they need to, so the possession isn't as quality as it needs to be. But I also think that it's hot, so players aren't willing to make the extra run. And a lot of these runs are on selfish runs to create space, and they're not doing it at the moment. So
the coaches need to see the players in a variety of scenarios. They're not there to specifically coach the players, which is why you'll see them often stand back and observe.
You can tell the personalities coming out from the first week to the second week. We don't have technically coaches for these teams for a reason, because we want to see the leadership come out and the personalities come out of with the players.
Every 50-50, we win it. Yeah. Nothing left. Come on, boys, fight!
Hey, put that.
It's
put
a hot
pressure
day.
on
Cool
that.
it on the long balls, bro. Let's just play through the middle.
If we play the 4-4-2, then the balls go up to the strikers. We have to help us, because otherwise we're going to be put on an island.
Right.
Want to see the attacking players look to break the line, break the line, break the line. If you don't get it, you know that we're just going to use the ball and build the field up a little bit. When that moment was to go in your area, it's not just one guy, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Very, very tight.
Yep.
Okay, win the ball up on the counter press and then go to goal.
We play soccer because we love it to have fun. So we can't come out here. We can't come out here and stress it too much to where we end up hating it, you know, and not having fun. So as much as I am pissed and we could have a better outcome, I mean, I have fun out there.
The soccer doesn't end when the show does. Go follow Indy 11 on Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Search Indy 11 and follow to keep up on all things Indy 11, including Undrafted, our USL Championship and USLW League teams.
Do you want to chase your dream of playing professional soccer? Go from watching the show to being a part of it in the 2024 edition of Undrafted.
1, 2, 3,
I'll be everybody's pipe dream.
Spots are filling fast to play your way to a pro contract with Indy 11.
You got to give it your all at every moment.
It's our time to shine, so let's shine.
Sign up today at indy11.com/undrafted.
Good morning to you, soccer fans. It is Soccer Saturday on 93.5 and 107.5 The Fan.
Tune in every Saturday morning from 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.5 and 107.5 The Fan, or listen wherever you get your podcasts.
Head to Indy 11's YouTube channel to watch previous episodes of Undrafted. You'll also find game highlights, Monday moves,
Yannick Udler here. Welcome to Monday Moves.
Tactical Tuesdays,
First topic we're going to discuss is how to choose a formation.
First Team Reports.
This is your first team report.
Yeah, I think Saturday it was amazing because honestly it was chippy.
Like I have any problem in the world.
Feature stories.
But once I step on the field and lace those boots up, and go to the
and more. Subscribe now to Indy 11 on YouTube.
Registration is open for Indy 11 camps.
It's a brand new day.
Our camps provide fun times, tickets, and gear to take home. Indy 11 camps feature top-end coaching from professionals as well as chances to meet the pro players. Scholarships are also offered for camps. Register now at indy11.com/camps.
2024 season tickets are on sale now. Go to indy11.com/tickets today.
What really surprised me was the leadership skills that emerged from all of these soccer players. They didn't really have a specific coach, which meant that they needed to step up for each other. Indy 11 did this on purpose because they wanted to see who was going to step up. So by the time game 2 and 3 rolled around, you found your player coaches who were able to rally behind a team. What I found is that a lot of the coaches that were players were defenders. Defenders needed a way to stand out. They're not the flashy ones out there scoring goals. They needed a way for the Indy 11 staff to notice them, and that's what they did as player coaches on the bench.
See what's in front of us, and we're still taking 8 touches, not playing the guy. Just trust the first pass you see. Play it, knock it around. We got to move the defense.
As the players have gotten to know each other, they're much more efficient at putting together strategies and discussing tactics. This is not a training camp. This is not fluffy and feel-good pickup soccer. This is professional sports, and the coaches are watching everything. How does a player receive criticism? How do they handle adversity? How do they interact with their teammates? How positive or negative are their personalities? It's important to know these elements before you bring someone into the locker room.
You need to direct them to a little bit more. Like, he was an attacking center mid. Like, you're doing a lot of movement. You were down by me at one point in time, and that should not almost never happen, but they were up. So, like, you guys are doing an inverted triangle. You're the attack, and we had 2 defenders. We need to make sure that we're doing rotation. I always want that triangle in the middle. I'd rather have 2 midfielders sitting above our 4 than 1.
Stay with your guy and stick with him. They're like, how many times did their center mids get the ball, have time to take a touch, turn, and drive at us? They can't have that space. We have 3 center mids.
Gotta score!
Let's go!
How satisfied are you with your performance today?
Not satisfied. I'm never satisfied, and also I didn't score, I didn't give assists, so I usually do these. But I guess it's second game. I'm getting to know everyone. Chemistry is important, and hopefully during the next games we're gonna get this win, me and my teammates, and I'm gonna give my best and start to and hopefully get my first goal and break the ice.
All right, Drew, getting emotional out there. What was the most frustrating part of today's game for you?
For me personally, just letting in that goal that I let in. It's always tough to like make a bad mistake like that and then, you know, mentally have to go forward and keep your team in the game. But the boys did a great job of picking me back up, and, you know, in the second half we really started to pile on the goals and help me, you know, just keep my focus and stay mentally in it.
Well done! Well done, baby! Well done, boys!
Sal's the top spot, guys. Is anybody after Sal for that top spot? Or are we all just like, yeah, Kendall's after it? Yep, you're
coming, bro.
Not letting it go.
The ranking system is interesting. I like that we also have a chance to rank because, you know, we're the ones ultimately performing, so we have a say in who the top players are.
We don't know each other and we all came from different places. So to get the win as a team, you have to make other people better.
I really enjoy playing with Kendall. He's a really speedy winger. He takes a lot of shots. He gets in the box well, and he just creates a lot for our team. He's awesome to play with.
It is my first win too, so I gotta stay in this team more. I'm just happy. I just do what I do and come out here and have fun and just trying to get that spot and also just having fun as well. I like this, like what they're doing. I like how they have staff and everybody coming out and supporting, and you know, it's good to see it. It's good. I like this program. I really do.
He's my son.
How many games are you guys going to plan on coming out to?
On all of them. All of them.
Coming up on Undrafted.
I feel like in my life, I feel like some problems, I can't just figure them out by myself. Sometimes you need different other perspectives or different types of views to view certain things a different way. And that to me is just something that I love about soccer. You're able to run, you're able to have the touch on the ball, and you can switch a game and you can go from losing a game a whole half, and then the next half you come back and you can turn the game around. I feel like the Indy 11 Undrafted program helped me realize that it doesn't matter kind of what your past is. It matters what's going on now. So whatever you got to do to get to where you want to get, you got to do it now. And this opportunity I know a lot of players are looking for this opportunity, and I know a lot of kids want to be in the opportunity that I am right now. So just this to me is already an achievement. It's already a goal. It's already something that I'm proud of.
Yeah, you gotta count the assists too, because people sometimes doesn't count the assists. Assists to 3. Yeah, assists. And plus, and plus you have to. I like to count also the potential assists, like I give potential assists. Yeah, like he's talking about like passing somebody next to someone, but he missed the shot. So I could have taken the shot, but I passed it and he missed the shot. So it's potential assist. I like to.
For the ultimate Wi-Fi experience, you need a managed Wi-Fi service with advanced Blast Wi-Fi. Blast Wi-Fi systems provide ultimate coverage, ultimate performance, and ultimate power all the time. Available from Mulberry Telecommunications, Blast Wi-Fi systems feature the latest Wi-Fi 6 technology and are equipped with unrivaled bandwidth and 4 times more simultaneous connections, so you can connect tons of devices throughout your home with no lag and no downtime. Plus, with 24/7 support and remote troubleshooting, you can rest assured that Mulberry Telecommunications Telecommunications is always here to help you should any issues arise. It's the ultimate Wi-Fi experience, and it's a blast. Blast Wi-Fi is now included with Mulberry Telecommunications fiber internet packages. Contact Mulberry Telecommunications at 296-2885 today to get started.
Throw it up for Tillman.
Whoa, my goodness. 122.60 for Penn.
What a swim! Six of them.
Brewer jams it home.
That ball wiggles in and into the back of the net.
A little fireworks in the first half. Throw it up for Tillman.
Whoa, my goodness. 122.60 for Penn.
What a swim! Six.
Ramon Balderas Flores' mother is the main inspiration in his life, and she kept him on track and inspired him to follow his dream of playing soccer. His stepfather has been a positive male role model when he needed it most. He refers to him as his father. Ramon's love and dedication to his family is something that he holds very close to his heart.
So when I was little, I used to play a lot of soccer.
Ramón en el fútbol me imagino que es su vida, porque todo el tiempo fútbol, desde que él tenía 3 años.
In my life, I feel like some problems, I can't just figure them out by myself. Sometimes you need different other perspectives or different types of views to view certain things a different way. And that to me is just something that I love about soccer. You're able to run, you're able to have the touch on the ball, and you can switch a game and you can go from losing a game a whole half, and then the next half you come back and you can turn the game around. My dream was to be a professional soccer, to wake up and go practice, to wake up and go play, to wake up and be with a team, and you know, that's always just been my dream.
The player that thinks this is my last chance or thinks this is my only chance, that player fights harder. That player doesn't quit. That player doesn't look for shortcuts. That player is a warrior. That's the player that we want in our locker room.
None of these players are on the radar of pro soccer.
Yeah! Let's go, baby!
For many, it's their last chance to reach their dream. For some, it's their only chance.
That is embarrassing.
Parte de esto, mi esposo estaba trabajando y quería cargar una escalera. La cargó él solo, no sé de cuántos pies, pero está súper grande. La cargó y se golpeó en esta parte.
And I remember looking at his eyes, and I thought he was playing around. I remember just looking at him, and I was like, how can you not, you know? And he's like, I just can't get up. I can't get up. I need help. I need to go to the hospital. I need help. I can't move.
Me dice, algo pasa, agárrame. Pero cuando yo lo agarro, sus ojos estaban así. Entonces lo trato de agarrar y lo acuesto en la cama. Y le grito, Ramón, tu papá, Ramón. Porque mi esposo siempre ha dicho, yo no soy su papá de sangre, pero yo lo he criado y es mi hijo.
When everything happened, I remember I sat in my room and I felt like I had to make a decision. I remember seeing my mom struggle because my mom didn't have enough to pay the bills. My mom didn't have enough to, you know, sometimes give us food, because now she was kind of splitting a little bit of time with us and also being at the hospital now. At that age, I remember saying to myself, I have to man up. I have to man up, I have to help out, and I know that if my stepfather, my father, would be in the same situation, I know he'd do the same. I know he'd do the same of wanting to step up for his mom. I know he'd do the same to wanting to be the bigger man and say, hey, I might not be able to pay the bills, but I can help you take care of the kids. Might not be able to, you know, provide, you know, money for food, but, you know, I'll at least watch my kids or you know, help out in anything I can. Go out and stand on the bus stop if I have to go see my siblings come out the bus. or any little thing that would kind of make my mom's life a little bit easier. At that time, I dropped out to help my family. It was either focus on school or kind of help my mom out. And like I said, right there, I kind of had to let my dream go.
Pues fue difícil, pero mi esposo otra vez quedó como en coma. Acabábamos de comprar la casa, acabábamos de comprar una camioneta. Entonces eran muchos gastos y yo tenía que cuidar a mis hijos, tenía que trabajar, tenía que cuidar a mi esposo porque mi esposo estuvo en el hospital. Entonces tenía que ir con mi esposo, venir a la casa, les preparaba yo la comida, le decía, Ramón, te encargo a tus hermanos, me los pones en el bus, cuando lleguen ya está la comida, me voy a trabajar. Sí.
My family to me is very important because I know a lot of people had it probably worse, but first and foremost, the love for my mother is there. My mother for me is everything because I unfortunately didn't have my father in my life. And I'm not gonna lie, when you're little and you see a lot of kids with their parents and you see the father, a lot of things hurt when you're little. And I feel like that's the moment when it mostly hurts is when you're little and you feel those things, those hits where you see everybody else. And I remember seeing like other people with their fathers, and those are certain things that just like, you know, hit in the moment. And I remember asking myself those questions of why? Like, you know, why do I have to go through this, you know? And as much as I cried to my mom and asked her for questions, you know, I remember her trying to explain that some adults just don't understand each other. Whoever is there to raise you up, I feel like that's your father. You gotta earn that title. Because it's like this opportunity right now can go different ways, right? I can go pro, right? That's when my father would want to say, oh yeah, that's my son. That's my son. And like I said, at that moment, you don't feel the same because it's like, I worked for it. I worked hard for it. I was the one waking up. I was the one pushing myself. I don't remember my father calling me and letting me know, hey, did you train yet? Are you ready? Hey, you know what I mean? So I feel like most people want you when you have that success. But to me, like I said, he's my father. I respect him. And he might be on his side or whatever. Like I said, to me, my family is first.
I'm a happy-go-lucky guy, but sometimes I get a little stressed because I'm not for sure what's going to happen down the road. I was at the cancer unit, and when I come out from seeing the doctor, I said something about needing some help with all the paperwork. They gave me a name and a phone number. Her name is Molly. She works over at Community. She tells me, stop worrying, let me take care of it. She is my angel.
Stand by me. Head to Indy 11's YouTube channel to watch previous episodes of Undrafted. You'll also find game highlights. Monday Moves.
Yannick Udler here. Welcome to Monday Moves.
Tactical Tuesdays.
Tactical Tuesdays. First topic we're going to discuss is how to choose a formation.
First team reports.
This is your first team report.
Yeah, I think Saturday it was amazing because honestly it was chippy.
Like I have any problem in the world.
Feature stories.
Once I step on the field and lace those boots up and go to the
and more. Subscribe now to Indy 11 on YouTube.
Registration is open for Indy 11 camps.
It's a brand new day.
Our camps provide fun times, tickets, and gear to take home. Indy 11 camps feature top-end coaching from professionals as well as chances to meet the pro players. Scholarships are also offered for camps. Register now at indy11.com/camps.
Do you want to chase your dream of playing professional soccer? Go from watching the show to being a part of it in the 2024 edition of Undrafted.
1, 2, 3, I'll be everybody's pipe dream.
Spots are filling fast to play your way to a pro contract with Indy 11.
You got to give it your all at every moment. It's our time to shine, so let's shine.
Sign up today at indy11.com/undrafted.
Ramón es una de las personas que no es porque sea mi hijo, pero él es muy noble. Es una persona que siempre que me ve, mamá, ¿estás bien? Sí, hijo. Mamá, ¿necesitas algo? No, hijo. O me dice, mamá, te invito a desayunar, vamos. Ok, vamos. Mamá, mañana es sábado, ¿podemos ir a desayunar con mis hermanos y mi papá? Se los lleva a las películas, se los lleva a jugar fútbol, donde quiera trae a sus hermanos. Él me ayuda mucho con mis hijos. Un día venía yo manejando y escucho la estación de radio que dicen que si tú conocías a una persona que jugara fútbol o querías sorprender a esa persona, tú podías anotarlo porque iba a ser unas pruebas para Indy 11. Y yo dije, eso es para mi hijo.
And I remember telling my mom, I was like, Mom, I'm not going. No, but why? You need to go. You want to play. This is your dream. You got to chase it.
Y todo el tiempo, cuando yo siempre le decía, tú tienes que ser un niño bueno. Si tu sueño es ser futbolista, échale ganas. Tú vas para grande. Y él me decía, pero mamá, es que yo siento que es difícil. Hay veces que no puedo. Tú puedes. Y empezó a trabajar también y fútbol. Entonces, para mí, estoy orgullosa de mí.
I feel like the Indy 11 Undrafted program helped me realize that it doesn't matter kind of what your past is, it matters what's going on now. So whatever you got to do to get to where you want to get, you got to do it now. And this opportunity I know a lot of players are looking for this opportunity, and I know a lot of kids want to be in the opportunity that I am right now. So just this, to me, is already an achievement. It's already a goal. It's already something that I'm proud of.
Eso de Indy 11 a él le ha gustado mucho, le ha puesto mucho empeño y cuando empezaron a hacer las pruebas, yo todo el tiempo estaba yo ahí, estaba embarazada y todo el tiempo ahí y yo, échale ganas y metía gol y es mi hijo y todo el tiempo, o sea, eso a él le gusta y a él le ha ayudado mucho también y él está ilusionado con Indy 11, entonces pues yo lo tengo que apoyar porque es mi hijo.
Good morning to you, soccer fans. It is Soccer Saturday on 93.5 and 107.5 The Fan. Soccer Saturday. Tune in every Saturday morning from 9 until 10 on 93.5 and 107.5 The Fan, or listen wherever you get your podcasts.
Indy 11 has the latest merchandise, shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, hats, and more. All at Indy11.com/shop.
The soccer doesn't end when the show does. Go follow Indy 11 on Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Search Indy 11 and follow to keep up on all things Indy 11, including Undrafted, our USL Championship, and USLW League teams.
When your cat's a me, then your dog is too.
And it's hard to know what's fake or true.
Just raise a glass with a friend or two.
You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do.
When the online trends keep getting worse,
and you lost your keys in the metaverse.
Now your right swipe just went left on you.
You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more, do.
It's a crazy world, so what do you do?
You tell them more, tell them more, tell them more,
The 2024 season tickets are on sale now. Go to Indy11.com/tickets today.
Registration is open for Indy 11 camps.
It's a brand new day.
Our camps provide fun times, tickets, and gear to take home. Indy 11 camps feature top-end coaching from professionals as well as chances to meet the pro players. Scholarships are also offered for camps. Register now at Indy11.com/camps.
Just because there's contact doesn't mean it's a foul. Just because it's a foul doesn't mean it's a yellow card or a red card. Just play. Just because you fell down in the box doesn't make it a penalty. If you think the head of Indy 11 is going to give you some instruction and you don't follow it, that's the last time you're getting instruction.
We're taking a trip to Chicagoland, where 4 undrafted athletes have played together at Aurora University in Illinois. Aurora's coach, Ryan Lakin, has a gift of discovering and developing talented players.
Great job out there. Great job. Great job, Lalo. Much better. Much better.
Enrique's really stepped into a role where he's accepted being the guy that people are going to rely on.
Watching him grow has been awesome. I mean, he's almost like a brother to me. You know, he had a little bit of a slow start here at Aurora in his first 2 years, but I mean, it was only a matter of time before he really found his confidence.
Enrique is that player you love to have because at any given time he can take over a game. He's so explosive. He's quick as lightning. I don't think I've seen feet as fast as his. His left foot's magic. When he gets a hold of a ball, I mean, it's screeching to the back of the net. He's quality.
In my early life, I used to live in an apartment in Woodridge. It was just me, my brother, my mom, and my grandma. We used to go out and play soccer with each other in like the backyard, and I got encouraged by my cousin he invited me to go play with his club team, and that's how I got rolling in soccer. I'm studying sports management, and I want to get into a company that helps with like sports. I try not to take anything for granted, and anything that's put in front of me, and if it's an obstacle or anything, I'm gonna get through it. My grandma passed away when I was 20. It was hard at that time, but with that, something like that, I cherish, and I always play like my games for her. I always pray before my games. She would always come support me in my games whenever she could, and she was just special to me, and not having her here is like really tough.
Sal's the assistant coach for Aurora University right now. It's one of those really special things when you graduate from a program and you've shown leadership and you've shown a high-level soccer brain, and the coach asks you to come back. That is a tremendous compliment.
Playing with Sal was probably the best point of my career because like he's like a brother to me, and we have that chemistry that not a lot of players have between people, and it's different to see him as a coach than a player. We're always playing around with each other. We're like brothers basically, so it's kind of like he's my second brother, so it's like we have that vibe that like not a lot of friendships have. On the field, his like left foot is amazing. Can't use his right, but his left is phenomenal.
You know, now being a coach, it's like I miss, you know, that connection that we had as players, but I mean, I want to help him out, and that's what I'm able to do now. I'm able to see stuff on the field, and you know, if it can help him out, I want to help him out, and I usually tell him what I'm seeing, and yeah, that's kind of the connection that we have now.
But with Sal's personality and Sal's ability to, I mean, his smile, you know, makes everyone laugh. I mean, he just lights it up, and that personality attracts other players. Recruits that we talk to are excited about hearing what Sal's opinion is.
I've really enjoyed coaching, and it's something that I'm starting to give a lot of thought to, like possibly being a high school coach in the future and kind of mentoring the youth. During my freshman year, the first probably like half of the season, I didn't play at all, didn't get any minutes. And you know, I kind of was fine with that. I knew my role, and you know, I kind of cared about the team, so I kind of just went along with it because that's, you know, it's the coach's program and I respect his decisions. But it was probably halfway through the season, he put me into one game, and I kind of played really well that game and changed the game. And after that, I started playing at least half of every game. So I was just patient for my chance, and once I got it, I had to take advantage of it. I played midfield and I played well. I got all conference 2 years as a center mid. I feel like I get up and down the field well, I attack well, I defend well, and I got a good mix of everything. So yeah, kind of playing at Indy 11, playing left back, it's kind of my favorite position to play. There's a double majored in marketing and business administration, and now I'm doing my master's, and I'm doing that in business administration. I come from a family of 6. I'd say we're a pretty tight-knit group. I mean, especially me and my brother. I mean, he's my brother, but I mean, I'd like to say he's my best friend. I mean, when we were little, we used to butt heads a lot. I mean, we would fight all the time. And there was just like this transition. I don't know if it was just age or what, but we just started growing really close. I was having a pretty good start to my senior year, 6 assists in 4 games. I mean, I was probably the most confident I had ever been as a player. And my brother, when we went up to Wisconsin to play him, slide tackled me with both feet studs up and messed my ankle up. And it was probably the worst pain I've ever felt. And I could only stay mad at him for like 2 days.
Sal is passionate, Sal is committed, Sal is hardworking, he's conscientious, Sal has integrity. Sal is one of the players that you build a program around.
Sal's a great fit for Undrafted on a variety of reasons. As far as how far he goes in this program, I think he's one of those guys that can make it. When you take a look at the Indy 11 locker room, it is a close bunch of committed, humble guys. Sal fits that.
We went to the NCAA tournament for the first time in Aurora's in the past 16 years. Before I'd gotten there, Aurora hadn't won a NAC conference title, and in my 5 years there, we won 2 of them, and we won the first ever conference championship in program history. So, I mean, we started getting a lot of attention and a lot of really high nationally ranked programs. We played against them, and we put up a good fight, and each one, the coaches had really good things to say about our program. So, whereas as a player, you're kind of just focused on you and your performances. As a coach, you're kind of now encompassing the entire team. I gotta, take into consideration not just myself. You're taking into consideration a group of 38 guys that are constantly competing every single day for a spot.
Head to Indy 11's YouTube channel to watch previous episodes of Undrafted. You'll also find game highlights, Monday Moves,
Yannick Edler here. Welcome to Monday Moves.
Tactical Tuesdays.
Tactical Tuesdays. First topic we're going to discuss is how to choose a formation.
First team reports.
This is your first team report.
Yeah, I think Saturday it was amazing because honestly it was chippy.
Like I have any problem in the world.
Feature stories.
But once I step on the field and lace those boots up, it goes away.
And more. Subscribe now to Indy 11 on YouTube.
Do you want to chase your dream of playing professional soccer? Go from watching the show to being a part of it in the 2024 edition of Undrafted.
1, 2, 3, Indy 11! I'll be everybody's pipe dream.
Spots are filling fast to play your way to a pro contract with Indy 11.
You got to give it your all at every moment. This is our time to shine, so let's shine.
Sign up today at indy11.com/undrafted.
For over a century, Indiana has been the destination for sports innovation and the state where champions are crowned. Now, we're entering a new era with Sports Tech HQ, a place that inspires innovation and invests in entrepreneurs who are changing the game, one startup at a time. Welcome to the crossroads of sports and technology. Sports Tech HQ, home of the game changers.
At Indiana Members Credit Union, we're invested in more than just your finances. We're invested in your future, the future of your family, the well-being of the community you live in, and in those who dream big. Until those dreams become a reality, any bank can give you a loan or open an account. At IMCU, we care about more than just dollars and cents. We care about doing things that make sense. And investing in you makes good sense to us.
Go follow Indy 11 on Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Search Indy 11 and follow to keep up on all things Indy 11, including Undrafted, our USL Championship and USLW League teams.
Indy 11 has the latest merchandise, shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, hats, and more. All at indy11.com/shop.
Coach Lakin is amazing. Like his aspects or his point of views on like teams of how they play and how we should switch to like what they're doing and to counter them.
He used to be an assistant coach in our league with Pittsburgh, so he understands the level that we're looking for. And then having spent his coaching career at the Division III level, he certainly understands that he's had guys that have come through his program that are pro caliber, but they have no opportunity.
As we're dribbling up into your space, You either circle back in or make a diagonal out to make the decision, make the back line make a decision. If you simply stand, then all you're doing is letting one guy defend two. He defends you as a passer because you're not dangerous, and he defends the guy dribbling at him, right? So you got to make the guy, if you come running cross and he doesn't go with you.
I'm learning from Coach Lakin, who is a great mentor, someone that every day I feel like I'm learning something new about whether it's coaching or just like even as a player, I'm still learning from him.
We came out focused and energetic. So whether you are on that side or this side, doesn't matter. You have to come out and focus because that's what's going to be noticed. Again, everyone buzzed today. Everyone buzzed today. It wasn't one or two. And that's because you all committed to each other, you trust each other, and you worked for each other. That type of mentality is going to take you further than the individual, can I show my best ability?
Division III players nowadays, they're almost as good as Division I's. They're choosing a smaller school. They're choosing to play in a smaller environment. You know, the opportunities that Indy 11's undrafted has afforded these four guys who never would have been seen otherwise because we're coming out of a small conference.
Undrafted was probably the best choice I ever did. I've never been out of state before like that, so like being in a different state and being around different players, how they play, is probably what pushed me to the edge. And I want to test my ability, see if I can get to the next level. The facilities that were there at Undrafted, the people there, people around us, just it was amazing.
You know, part of the advantage of Undrafted is the fact that you get 10 opportunities to make your mark. The ones that got under my skin were the ones that were expecting, you know, hey, I should be a pro. I don't think so because you haven't put the time in. And it's not just when coach is watching, it's not just when the cameras are rolling, it's when no one's watching. It's when you're out there and it's hot or it's cold or it's raining or it's not ideal conditions. And that's where pros are made.
I can't yet grasp what playing for Indy 11 would be like. It's a life that's so unknown to me. I mean, yeah, we get to see the pros and what they are on social media and everything, but I mean, it's so unknown to me.
The first thing I say if one of my guys gets a contract is, are you ready? Are you ready for this? Because it's only going to get harder.
I'd be happy for anybody that makes it. Yeah, I want to make it and like I want to do great things, but like if one of my teammates or someone else has that opportunity, I'd say take it and don't look back on it, because then when you're older and you had this opportunity, you're going to think, oh, I should have took it.
And a lot of those guys think that it's, hey, I get to go play FIFA all the time, make millions of dollars, and go kick around and play a little footy. And that's not at all what the pro environment is, or should it be.
Coming up on Undrafted.
I know it's not an actual game, I know it's a tryout, but we're trying to make a team right here. We shut off for 5-6 goals. That is embarrassing, guys. It's one pass that they get, and then we just let them go behind us, and then that's it, it's a goal. Yeah. That is unacceptable at this level, guys. It's not even like we didn't understand our positions. It's we didn't do the work for 17 minutes. We let 5 goals in 3 minutes? Are we serious?
You guys, they pinned you in a side and you kept it in that same side. You didn't exploit the spaces. That group right now is feeling very collective, very much together, and that's where you guys are feeling fragmented. I saw it as guys were arguing about this, that, and the other thing right from the get-go, and it's got to be, if a guy says his piece, he says his piece, move on. Don't take it personally.
All right. Somebody film this!
Happy birthday to Haley. Happy birthday to you. All right, David, let's go. 1, 2, 3, David.
Yeah. Man, that was the coolest. I've never been serenaded like that before. That's fantastic. All right, well, I lost my train of thought after that.
Your life is on